Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Orwell. Ignorance is strength. Apparently. Allegedly. Hey, Hexe! What is up? Oh man, you can probably tell by my voice that I am not doing good at all today. I'll try to make it to the end. Can you see my cursor? I don't know if you can. Can you see it when I'm in game like this? Oh, there it is. Okay, so when I'm tabbed out, I guess it disappears. When I'm in, it should show. That's good. Oh boy. All right then. Let's just get started. Oh man, I don't know why I woke up at like 6 a.m. And before that I was like awake every half an hour. I kept waking up. I just couldn't sleep continuously through the night. And then at 6 I just decided, you know what, I'm bored as fuck. I'm gonna get up. So I had breakfast. I've been up since then. I think just not having slept that well messed me up. The rest of the day was, I don't know, kinda sickish, but not really. It's one of those days. I didn't even have dinner. I just had tea and biscuits pretty much to avoid eating too much because I don't really feel like it. So excuse me if my voice is a bit on the down side. Good news though, I managed to implement the sound files. So we have 3 new commands: !heck, !stupid, and !you owe me, without the E from the O. Jesus, I can't speak. Hold on, I need some water. And how is it? We need to test them because I don't. Without the E of the UO. It's like UOW me. That's not how it was in the game. I don't know. I'm still not sure about the commands. The W is there. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember. It's like UOW me. Doesn't work. Okay, why is that? There could be a cooldown on these commands. I don't know. Let me see. It says there's a 2-minute cooldown, but I don't know if it's specific to one sound file or if it's specific to all of them. I'll try to remove it and see how it goes. I mean, not everyone can use them anyway. Only regular can use them, so I feel like we're not gonna get in trouble to have no cooldown. See, now I removed the cooldown from all the files, but I don't know if the previous cooldown is still in effect. So feel free to use it whenever you want. And the other one is obviously... You owe me! You owe me! Oh, Yona's gonna be so happy. And yes, the other being stupid. You can tell what that is. Oh man. Oh, see, there's a... It looks there's a cooldown, but it's not there. I don't know why. I removed all of them. See, I removed it though. Maybe the cooldown is on the commands? Could that be? Is that different? Is it you owe me? I'm gonna have to change it then. Let me see. See, no, there's no cooldown. I don't get it. Alright, let me change it then. It's sound files. No, not plus. Don't add. Modify. It's you owe me. Just the O. And I'm gonna remove the W from the command as well. Gonna oh wait! Did they change them without submitting? Oh, maybe that's why there's still a cooldown. There you go. Now it's different. And remove this. Stupid. Still not doesn't work. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea how these things work. Which one are you using? The stupid one. That's the general group. Set it stupid. Permission, regular, yeah. Cost 0, stream chat, cooldown 0. Maybe there's just a cooldown, an internal cooldown, you know? Could that be? Let's see, maybe it's in the options. Let me just take a look. Usage? No. General? Mods that also subscribe to receive mod perks or sub perks. No. Chat setting? Not really. Chatbot tab on donation page? What the fuck is it? That even? Yeah, I don't know exactly. Sound effects? Nope. Yeah, there's only one option, which is... Oh, that's fine. It's going to be available at some point. Anyway, welcome. You have been accepted into Orwell. Please, create a profile. Create. Do we get to choose? You have been selected for special duty. Oh, I remember this. Please create a profile. I am... Cure. Select a picture. Oh, we have new guys? Okay, we have a lady. We have a very cool looking dude with a tie and everything. But this guy, that I don't think he knows why he's there. A very pretty lady. We have Ninja. There's Ninja's girlfriend. I don't know who this guy is, but I like him already. Oh, very pretty girl. Oh my god, this guy has an insane beard, okay. And I think she just, I don't know, spilled right bean on her hair or something. I think I'm gonna go... Kinda like this guy. Goodness me, what the fuck. I like her too. But I think we're gonna go for him. Although, I mean, this is the face of a man that is about to destroy some lives. Look at him. It's like, I gotcha. I know what you did. Perfect. Let's go. Did you know you're using the office version of Orwell? You may now enter your email address. For what update on Orwell case? Can I... If you should unsubscribe? What? Can I skip it? Thank you. Be diligent. Your duty is to safeguard the nation. Please agree to the following terms. I am willing to severely affect the lives of citizens and non-citizens of the nation. I will do whatever is necessary to keep the nation from harm. While working, I will only adhere to the statutes and principle of the office. I agree. Setting up a profile. Your registration is now complete. Thank you. Wait, what? The following investigators are available for pairing. Wait, is this me or from the previous game, or is this the guy from the previous game? Who is this guy? Was it me? That's me from the other game. Oh my god. Okay. Wait. So Cure is gonna supervise Cure? That can get confusing. Look at him, assign. Oh my god, this is actually very cool though. Sure. Aptitude test. Wait, what? No, nobody talked about a test. In order to qualify for special duty within Orwell, taking the aptitude test is mandatory. The test requires you to complete a set of tasks. Follow the on-screen instruction carefully and answer truthfully to the best of your beliefs. Note that an insufficient test result will disqualify you for special duty permanently. Oh my god, okay. Task 1. Which of the following statements are true to your attitude? Drag and drop at least one. Okay. I want to be a pioneer in the most advanced security program. I want to make the nation a safer place. I like spying on people. I mean, look at that guy. He does. Look at him. You know he does. I want to protect people from harm. I'm in it for the money. I mean, you know the right answer is I want to make the nation a safe place. But I like the idea of being a pioneer. And also like spying on people. Which of the following persons do you consider likely of having committed a crime? Drag and drop data chunks into the answer sheet on the left of the screen. Which one of these has committed a crime? I feel like this guy clearly committed some white collar crime. You know what I mean? Look at him. You don't get that fancy without sometimes, you know, working around the edges of what's allowed, I feel like. Which of the following statements do you consider to be true, if any? An unjust law can and should be violated. Well, no, it needs to be changed, not violated. There is no such thing as a justified lie. I like that. There are two sides of every story. That is not even that is actually true. I mean, there's multiple. So every single person involved within a story is gonna have a different side. Like that is subjectivity. It's the definition of subjectivity, and there is one objective truth, but there's many sides of a story. So I like these two. A government should safeguard citizens by any means necessary. Now, I don't know about that one. I mean, you can only get so far to protect people, but if they are being extremely, I would say, deeply stupid, wink wink, is it coming? Is it coming?
That's deeply stupid.
That is deeply loud. I think we need to lower the volume on that one. Oh my god, that was really loud. Sound files. We can turn it down a little. Let's say 75% of that. How about that? It's good though, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know about that one. And absolute truth exists. Yeah. I don't know if anybody can see it. It's more like an abstract concept rather than, okay, this is the absolute truth. As soon as a human being, like, examining the truth, it's not absolute anymore because it's your knowledge of the truth. It's like when you're observing a quantum phenomenon, and at the moment of the examination, it just stops rolling the dice and it just becomes something, you know? The absolute truth would be the fan of the quantum possibilities, I guess. What am I talking about? Did I have anything to drink? I promise I didn't. Given the choice, would you prefer to have your medical record or your dating profile investigated? I mean, you can only pick one and that is permanent. I don't have a dating profile. I mean, he does. And he definitely does not want anybody to see that. My medical record is fine. Like, what's the problem? If you want to look at my medical history, sure, go ahead. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing embarrassing. Which information from your medical profile would you give to an investigator willingly? Size and weight? Yeah, sure, why not? Current fitness parameter? Yeah, why not? Active prescription? Sure, if that helps. Past medical condition history? I think you have to. Pictures and information of a full body scan? Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's like the scan pictures, not an actual picture of my full nude body. So yeah, sure, you can have that. You can have everything. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. Confronted with the situation below, which action would you take? My best friend boasts about having been accepted into Orwell. Since you're working for Orwell yourself, you know that talking about your job is punishable by imprisonment. Without saying anything to my friend, I informed the national authorities at the next possibility. Well, that's a bit extreme. I warned my friend I am working for Orwell too, and I will have to inform the authorities if this continues. I feign ignorance, but hint at my friend talking about delicate job might not be. I do nothing about it. Wait, if I tell him that I work for Orwell 2, I am violating the code. So I can't tell him. I feign ignorance, but hint my friend talking about such a delicate job might not be advisable. I do nothing. If he wants to fuck himself, it's up to him. I mean, he should know better. If he's working for Orwell, he should know. What do you mean insufficient results? I failed the aptitude test. No way. I will be disqualified permanently. What? Is it because I did I did nothing? Should I have reported my best friend? It's not in my duty to persecute other workers. The office has rejected you as an agent for special duty due to your answer in the aptitude test. But if you ask for it, the test should be reset and you will be given another chance. I cannot change my answer. They reflect my honest opinion. I accept the disqualification.
Hello, O'Brien. Is that you?
I have to disappoint you.
What? Laban, what? How? After all this time? I didn't think you...
Remember what you did? Again, I must disappoint you. I have not been blessed with a short memory.
What? Laban, listen. It wasn't me. I don't know anything about what happened there. That's the truth.
Truth. See, I never had much regard for the Bible, but there's one remarkable, groundbreaking moment. Before being sentenced to death, Jesus goes on and on about being a witness for the truth. But Pilate defies him with the simplest of all questions. What is truth? It is this particular question I've been pondering over for a very long time now. How much of the information ending up on our screens every single day has passed through so many other minds before, each one with their own bias and agenda. It is all cut down to size, proportioned, ready to be consumed. And yet we greedily swallow it all in blissful ignorance, because our hunger is unending.
Stop the nonsense and get to the point. What do you want?
To ask you a question. What is truth?
I don't understand.
Now you're the disappointing one. You of all people should, Oleg Bakay. There is only one thing about truth that is certain. Truth is dead. As you soon will be.
What? Why? You? How did you manage? How? Vart! Vart!
I was not expecting that. That was really cool. Episode 1, thesis. Wait, but I didn't pass the test. Ampleford? I forgot about this game. I don't know where to put my overlay. It's literally filled with everything. There's too much on the screen. Where am I gonna put this? Right in the middle of the screen? It feels like the middle of the screen is the least busy place. It's weird, I know. Ampleford. So you would accept disqualification just like that? You're either downright stupid or you're very loyal towards us. You might be exactly whom I need. So I passed because I accepted the rejection? What? That is bullshit. What kind of system do you guys... are you guys running? I feel... My name is Ampleford. I am part of a special division within the government, at the office. We get called in for the delicate matters. A man called Oleg Bakay disappeared a couple of days ago. The last we heard of him was the call I just played to you. I've added a transcription of the dialogue to your reader tool. You can read again or listen to the recording. When you're done, open the unknown person profile on the left. Okay, look at this. We have the transcript. Rabban Vard. So what was it called again? He said the name. He actually said the name. Oleg Bakai, or Bakai, whatever that name is. He's not the one going on about Jesus. It's actually the other one. The crazy dude is Rabban Vard. When you're done, open the unknown person profile on the left. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Excuse me. I clearly am not well. I'm gonna have to mute the mic. Hold on. I don't want to choke in your headphones. Alright, I think it's a bit better. Sorry. Since you are paired with an investigator, I'll assume you're familiar with the procedure and spare you most technicalities. Yeah, I think we can catch up fairly quickly. For starters, upload Oleg Bakai name from the transcript to this file. Yeah, I know how that works. This. Good. That profile is now primed on Oleg Bakai. Now, other data chunks related to this person might appear. Check the transcript. Well, we have a death. Oh my god, I'm still choking. What is happening? Oh my god. It's bad, guys. I don't know why it's so bad. It wasn't that bad earlier. And now that I have to talk, I actually can't talk. That's another thing to say, isn't it? We're taking that as a death threat. As did the National Beholder. Oh, I remember that. Is the newspaper, isn't it? Bling bling. What does that mean? Oh! Today is a bright, cold day. It's April 13, 2017. Some clouds will show up in the early afternoon, only to give way again. God damn. To a clear. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know. It's like there's something itching in the back of my throat, and every time I speak, it kinda itches. I'm gonna see. That is bad. On a game where I have to read a lot, it's really bad. I'm gonna try to chew on a little what is this? It's like one of those balsamic mint thingies, and I hope it's gonna make it a bit better. Wait. No, this is the wrong one. I had something stronger. Hold on. The power of mint. Maybe it's gonna save me. I can't keep going like this. I have to do something. Okay. I hope it's not gonna be too annoying me talking with this thing in my mouth, but... It's either this or choking every time I read anything. Okay, the quote of the day is... Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Oh, Buddha? What a smart person. One of them. Oh, the national beholder. Here we go. Oh my god, is that me? The National Beholder is the most respectable news site in the nation. You may browse their headlines freely to get informed. Can I do that now? The recording of the call you heard ended up in their newsroom. Why? That's a piece of the puzzle we're missing right now. However, this article is a good starting point for your investigation on Oleg Barkai. To proceed, please adapt his picture and profession. Is anti-Cassard. Oh, I remember Cassard and all the nations nearby. Blog involved in Pargesian soldier disappearance. Record the call indicates direct involvement of blog The People's Voice in the disappearance of Pargesian army officer Oleg Barkai. So he's an army officer, interesting. As you see, Oleg Barkai is an important figure in the Parges army of neighboring country. We're very concerned about his fate. What was that? This is him. One related document found. Not exactly the most tender smile, but that's not what we're here for after all. Okay. Oh, sorry. An audio recording of a phone conversation between Pargesian army officer Oleg Barkai and Robban Vard was leaked to the National Beholder late Monday evening. What day is it today? We don't know. It's April 13, 2017. Robban Vard is known as the editor-in-chief and founder of the highly controversial blog The People's Voice. In the ominous recording, which has since been verified by experts, the editor directly threatens the officer, claiming that Barkai will be dead soon. In the light of Barkai's recent disappearance, experts have developed a theory that the blog might be directly involved in or may otherwise have incited the incident. The fact that the recording was the recording was leaked by an anonymous source to the National Beholder has been interpreted as a direct threat to the Cassata administration of Parges and their alliance with the nation, which the blog openly and aggressively opposes. Okay, so how many parts do we have involved? Is Cassard and Pargesian the same thing? Didn't we have a map? Last time? I think we did, didn't we? I don't know how to see it. I think we did. Oh look, Rosen Technologies is still going strong. Remember, it was the Rosen brothers? Brothers and sister, maybe? Oh, and of course, the First National Bank. Yeah. The Stellingen University? Yeah. Oh man, all the good shit. Okay, so let's add this here. Robban Vard. That's the name of that Oleg Barkai mentioned during the call. Let's focus on Barkai for the moment. We will get back to Vard in a second. And we found an article of the Pargesian army. Ah, there he is. Wait, can we visit the site? Oh! Protection, perseveration, and perseverance. Proud to serve the people of Parges. So Parges is the country, I guess. A history of bravery. Our forces have a long tradition of protecting the Pargesian country and our values courageously and relentlessly. The Pargesian army, as it exists today, was formed by General Damien Cassard. Ah, okay. As he freed Parges from the oppressive Fiat regime in 2004. In spite of the successful re-establishment of peace and freedom in Parges, evil forces still threaten the Pargesian people. The hate group Forces of True Parges, FTP, caused a new conflict in 2006 by evoking a civil war among Pargesian citizens using hate speech and propaganda to pull the shaken people on the side. In spite of the Pargesian army successfully defeating the renegade group in 2008 with the help of the National Army, the guerrilla war remained unpicked in the attack on our allies. The nation, informed of the incident in 2008. It's very, I don't know. It's very official. It's very martial. It does something always. The army, the nation, the incident. I guess it always is, but well, whatever. But the capital "the" it's what makes it. So somebody attacked. Is it the same group that attacked the nation? Our goal was to promote fear against Parges and Pargesian citizen and cause civil unrest between the two nations. The Blaine administration of the nation then returned to help Parges control to the troubling situation. Returned to help Parges control the troubling situation in regard to the FTP. Okay, so the FTP attacked Parges. Parges sided with the nation. Then the FTP attacked the nation in the form of the incident, and Pargesian army got the situation under control. Okay, I think I get it. So how do we get back to the other page? This one. He's a captain. Holy shit. Agent, you may have noticed by now that for every data chunk you upload, 10 minutes of time pass due to Orwell extensive search algorithm. Oh, is that what's happening up here? Oh, shoot. No, I did not notice that, lady. Thank you for telling me, Ampleford. The event around us will unfold whether or not we are making progress on our case. Keep this in mind. Oh my god, it is advancing. And things are gonna happen. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to be extra careful of the information we process now. Call sign. What's a call sign? Is it like his code name? Janus? Janus Perandus? I think that's useful. Affiliation 1st Infantry Division Prava. He volunteered for military service in 2006. That's when the unrest started. He did basic combat training. He was assigned for the protection of Prava from the ongoing threat through the anti-government group Forces of True Parges during the Civil War. Promoted to corporal, promoted to sergeant. Awarded Medal of Honor for saving civilians. Wounded in combat, officially absent from service. Returned, reinstated as captain by privileged command. In charge of 1st Infantry Division Prava. Worked 1st Law Enforcement Battalion of the Army of the Nation. Training local forces in Prava. Oh, interesting. So, I think we need the call sign. Because that might be useful. Janus. How fitting. It still goes by this call sign. I'm granting you access to our database, which you should have a look at. You'll understand it better after you see the files. Right. Why does he say there's a new... Oh, wait. What does that mean? Why is there a star there? Okay, that means there's still information. I don't know what the star means. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's we were missing some pages. No way. The movie shooting completed. 100 Grey Shadows. The shooting of... Remember the two actors were fighting with each other and then they fought the production or something? Shooting of Grey Shadows saga lasting 4 years. Finalized. The third part of the saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Unbelievable. Directed by Sumishi Aran. Oh my goodness. Read more. After a lengthy shoot in the hills of Bonton, self-proclaimed visionary director Sumishi Aran announced that filming of his eagerly awaited romantic drama, 100 Grey Shadows, has finally come to an end. Announced via his Timelines profile yesterday, the Brush director said he was eager to begin post-production and the final editing stages before the conclusion of the Grey Shadow series would hit the cinemas on Valentine's Day next year. The third and final chapter in the Grey Shadow saga, previous releases being A Grey Shadow and Another Grey Shadow, was announced to be released 4 years ago, but was postponed numerous times due to production problems. Yeah, speculated that the power couple Betty Avon and Mike McDeal, who have had a long-lasting quarrels during the filming as a result. One production hand was reported to say that these paths were getting out of control, and the completion of any scene featuring both actors was nothing short of pulling teeth. When we reached out to Rhubarb Productions to get comment, they declined the rumors and claimed to be speculation. Oh, goddamn. Negotiations in Trifil failed. A Pargesian president aborts negotiation with opposition. Violent riots in Triflith. Blaine encourages renewal. Wait, are these the same news? Is this the same... When was the other game? Is this before the other game, actually? Wasn't it like April 18, the first bombing? Something like that. Can we check? How do I check? I can go on to my own YouTube videos. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, did I not make... Orwell, Season 1, there it is. Okay, hold on. Remove the audio. It was... Let's see. Oh my god, it's the same day. It's the same exact day. April 13, 2017. This is the same exact day of the bombing. What? So we've seen all these before, all this news. Oh my god, there it is. I didn't even see that. Look, bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Goddamn. It was right in front of us. Holy shit. Ah, see? Now there's nothing new. It means there were more pages. Huh, it's the same day. Do you think it's gonna be connected? While, yes, we are in fact worried about our relations with Parges because of Bakai, you will see that the whole truth is more complex. As you're not a simple investigator, you have access to an Orwell build designed to meet the specific needs of the office. We can utilize, okay, the data stored in the profiler in the left. The left? Oh, this one. What was that sound? To circumvent certain restrictions that would otherwise bar us from making progress. Make good use of this ability within our database and the data stored in Barkai's profile so far to solve my little mystery. So... I'm thinking, now, we have a connection to Agent Curie. And I was still not being accused of anything at the moment. I was working. Oh. Please insert call sign. Giannis. Wait, what? Is that the same guy? You did it. Well done. I'll leave you to your well-deserved info for a moment. You truly understand why this case is so precarious. File YR3W56 Giannis. Oleg Barkai, date of birth May 4, 75. Is Progesian. Department redacted, address redacted. Assignment. Confidential information as officer of the Progesian Army. Oh, the UID from his phone. Interesting. Yeah, he's a CI. He was a spy from other office and other nation. Should I put that in the profile though? Tend to use the names of people close to him as passwords. Okay. Well, let's put the phone UID because we need that. Luckily, Barkai is using one of our registered phone devices to communicate with us. It seems to be online right now. You can access it using the Insider tool, which I will unlock for you now. I don't like that time thing. So wait, am I gonna do the full day? How many steps is that? It's like 6 per hour? How many hours of work? We don't have a lot, I think. Wait, can I see his desktop? Of course, Barkai has locked his phone with our own encryption tool. I'm afraid not even Orwell can break that. You will have to do this the old-fashioned way by finding and applying Barkai's key. See if you can find the hint to discover his password. You may have to dig a little deeper to uncover it though, so it may be advisable to check other resources first. Well, we know he's using names of people close to him as passwords, so we're just gonna have to find someone close to him. But we don't know who. We don't know if he has a relationship with anybody. Maybe if I drag this, we can find the people close to him. Let's try. Let's see if this is the right. Of course we do inspect and observe the habits of our agents. What did you expect? I don't know. Did I get anything out of it? No. Fuck. That was a waste. Should we use the infantry division? Maybe it's gonna be someone from his division. Or not. Shit. Can I use his date of birth? Well, I think I need that anyway. And let's use the CI. Yes. Baka is our informant, placed inside the Parisian army for years, now vanished into thin air. You surely grasp the danger this poses should ever come out. We need to understand what happened and then possibly retrieve him. Or contain the damage. Yikes. To get to the bottom of this, we will have to investigate the person who called him last, Robin Vart. You already found a trace to him before on the Beholder. I will turn Vart into a target person now. Time to pick it up from there. Okay. Boom. So we do have Editor-in-Chief of the People's Voice. That could be useful. Maybe we can access the People's Voice. Aha! The People's Voice. We have heard of them. This preposterous news site has people rallying for protests in Paris for years. Judging by that call, Robin Vart and Oleg Bakai seemed well acquainted, even if it isn't the most friendly relationship, apparently. Your task here is twofold, Agent. First and foremost, we are to locate Oleg. In order to understand what Vart is behind Bakai's disappearance, we need to find out what connects the two in the first place. Okay, what happened? Oh, we have the People's Voice now. One more thing before I let you roam freely. Remember that we are bound to the division of powers defined by the Ethical Codex. Of course. You're now leaving charter territory as far as I'm concerned, and I have to rely on the data you upload to make my calls. Doubt anything you read, especially when it comes to the People's Voice. Don't give me wrong info to work with. I'm counting on you. Oh no, that's gonna be bad. Hello, Asteroid. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I remember last time we played this, I did give a lot of shit information. And at the end of the game, they told me, you lied to us. Like, you uploaded a lot of useless stuff. I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I am not a reliable agent of Orwell. How I am? Oh man, I am super tired. I still haven't slept. And my throat is trying to kill me every time I speak, so I am battling and hoping to just make it through the stream tonight. The People's Voice. What I need now. Saying out loud what needs to be said. The nation burns again. 3 people are murdered because of Blaine's incompetence. But guess who will be blamed? Oh my god, what is this? A puppet? President Puppet stops re-election plans. Hold Xart accountable for breaking his word. Oh, there he is. Robin Vart, Editor-in-Chief. Okay, let's upload the picture. Wait, is that even the real picture? Now I'm doubting it. God damn it. About us. We're an independent collective devoted to providing you with the facts the mainstream media outlets try to hide. Supported through donations. As a non-profit organization, we are founded solely through donations. The People's Voice is supported by the Angel of the Nation, a network of volunteer team who provide development assistance in Parges. There's his email. I think we need to check on that. Very good. This will allow you to observe his work email account through the listener tool. Once Robin Vart receives an email or sends one through that account, he will be notified and be able to read it. Awesome. Okay. Then we have the editors. Ilya Vart. Wait, Ilya Vart? Brother? Shannon Carrillo, media watchdog. And Daniel Buchanan, field reporter in Parges. Interesting. Let's check this out. Written by Robin Vart. Hashtag Freedom Plaza, hashtag Bonton. That is the bombing from the other game. Blood runs the streets of the nation as it sees itself confronted with the next big act of terror right in its heart. The capital Bonton. 3 people have been brutally massacred right under the government's ever so watchful eye, and much to the surprise of all media outlets. It didn't surprise me, not one bit. You all know it, even though no one dares to speak out. The nation is corrupt leadership, and all of the deluded flock who elected them carry the weight of the Freedom Plaza bombing victims upon their shoulders. This is... yeah, okay. The false promises of safety have finally been unmasked for what they really are. A means to put themselves in power, to uphold their reign of terror. What a farce this country is. Thanks to the people's voice and our efforts to get the facts out to the people, the situation in the nation has recently been rather calm. Still, there is no doubt that head puppet master Blaine will point his finger towards us Pargesian. Exactly this has been happening for years, dating all the way back to the so-called incident, the incident in 2008, where the entire Pargesian people were blamed by the party. Here's what I say to that. As long as Blaine and Cassat remain in power, the best thing the nation can do is what it's actually doing right now. Burning down to the ground. Jesus. Okay, so Cassat was the leader of Parges, I think. Rejoice! Re-election at last. This was your thinking last week as much as it was mine. Finally, years of torment will come to an end. But no. All of a sudden, President Puppet has taken a big step back from the promise to hold re-elections. Now he acts like he never even knew it was expected, let alone that he is the one who had announced it to the public. He must either be suffering from a severe case of dementia or simply be a liar. Does President Cassat think we're downright stupid? How does he even dare? We are not blind. We are not deaf. For all we know, Cassat is being controlled by the nation's shady administration. We will oppose this. Cassat and his puppeteer Blaine must be held accountable for their repeated crimes against the Pargesian people. They have betrayed and bled out our poor country for far too long already. This is a call to arms. Stand up and march the streets of Triflith tomorrow. Updates via our Blabber account at People's Voice. We need a Blabber account. He said let there be riots, and there were riots. How did this man gain such an immense influence over his followers? Well, we're gonna have to investigate that. He sent an email. Oh, he sent an email. From unknown person to Raban. Good luck. Raban? So I see you have decided to make use of my gift to you. A good choice. I am on the impression everything will come to pass exactly as I anticipated. Good luck, and I hope you will achieve our common goals. Your fan, Davy Jones. Davy Jones? Davy Jones? David Jones. Oh, we have a Blabber account now. What is Blabber? Oh, it's Twitter. Okay, cool. I forgot about it. Did we have this? I don't think we had Blabber. I think we had like a Facebook kind of website, but not the Twitter. At People Voice, independent collective of information providers, saying out loud what needs to be said. Hashtag save Parges, hashtag Trifilth riots. I fucking hate this already. Like I hate Twitter and everything about it. Oh man. The entire hashtag generation, I swear to God. The lone Trifilth survivors at Survivor94. What did you mean when you said Oleg Bakai would not be missed? Did you retire him? I don't know. This is a misunderstanding. I am not happy either that Oleg Bakai has gone missing. This soldier is not one to blame here. One thing is certain, Oleg Bakai will certainly not be missed. Wait. Is it the same? It's literally... Oh wait, this comes... I should read it from... okay, from bottom to top. Why would I think differently? I don't know. This article is ridiculous propaganda. Mainstream media have been manipulating your thoughts since the dawn of humanity. Time to get rid of the enemy. The national liar. So they said first that Oleg will not be missed. And the lone survivor asked, what did you mean by that? And they answered, I am not happy. The soldier is not the one to blame. It's not a misunderstanding though. You said it will certainly not be missed. This is very that's a big contradiction. What's this? Oh, it's a link to this other thing. Should we get this name somewhere? Fun. Cute. Wait. So how do we go back? Ah, there we go. It's never a fan though, is it? It's never just a fan. Okay, we have a lot of informations. Don't think we need those. Don't think we need that for now. Home. The Angels of the Nation. Yeah, let's check them out. Supported by a national donation network. If we were to prove that Robin Vart is using the donation from something harmful, we could pull the plug on him. Okay, cool. So that was probably useful information. This is gonna say, believes Protesian President Kassar to be nation controlled. Don't know how useful that is. Oh wait, it's the same. This is gonna add blames assault of Freedom Plaza on the government. Has actively claimed the situation in the nation recently. Sorry, calmed, not claimed. Calmed. So one of these information is actually going to be a call sign. I don't have his call sign. Views mainstream media as enemy. Is it a useful information? Believes Protesian President to be nation controlled. This could be useful. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. Blames assault on Freedom Plaza on the government. I mean, he clearly hates the nation, that's for sure, but He's a Pargesian, right? So it's one thing hating on the nation, but it's another to say you think your own president is controlled by the nation. I'm gonna try to put this in. President Puppet. I've seen the memes before. The nation would have zero factual benefit from control over Parges. I guess we're treading into territory where facts aren't given any weight. I think I'm just adding things. Useless things. Maybe the only useful one is this. He's satisfied with Oleg Baka having disappeared. Okay, I think we need to go back to the transcript. And see what he said. I have to disappoint you. After all this time, so they knew each other from way back? Maybe from the war? From the army days? Remember what you did? I must disappoint you. I've not been blessed with a short memory. It wasn't me. I don't know anything about what happened there. That's the truth. Truth? Lots of bullshit about Pilate and Jesus. Blissful ignorance because our hunger is unending. What do you want? What is truth? I don't understand. You're disappointing one. You of all people should. There's only one thing about truth. Truth is dead, as you soon will be. How did you manage? I mean, to me, he's actually talking like he's satisfied with Oleg having disappeared. Like, remember what you did? You will be dead soon. Yeah, I think this we could use this one. But hold on a second. We know that they knew each other from way back when. Were they ever friendly? Do we know if they were ever... What kind of relationship is between them? So Vart is his password? Wait. Oleg's phone? No. That didn't move the time, though. The nations from Angel of the Nation, that is a bit. Do we have any... Cassard? No. People's Voice. How about Davy Jones? Maybe they know Davy Jones. Oh, we don't have the name. Seriously? Oh, shit. Anything else on him? Maybe he put Giannis. I mean, he's very close to himself, okay? It could have been. He's Pargesian, we know that. Medal of Honor. Do we have an account of this event? Is there like any information regarding what he did? Oleg Baka is a Paragon of Honor. Oh. Good luck. David, thank you for your ongoing support and your kind words as always. You have proven yourself to be a true supporter to our cause. You want to watch the news? I have no doubt there will be great stir very soon. I don't like this. He knows something that we don't. For all we know, this guy has been trying to cook up a large-scale stir for years. I don't see it happening quite yet. Yes, he has succeeded to some extent with the ongoing riots, but we can't keep the situation under control. But we don't know yet. A supporter of the cause as well. A supporter? Pretty unspecific, huh? I see you found your first non-target person. Good. Orwell will keep track of them, but no data chunk of new document for them will appear. I must authorize them to become a target person first, and I will only do so if I feel it's necessary. Oh, okay. Goddamn. What's new? Crime rate is dropping. Tuesday morning. Okay, because of the Orwell system, right? The safety bill. Oh, we're on the party website. I remember this. Yeah. The Parger's peacekeeping mission. Distribution of packages. Yeah. We remember all this. This is Robert Blaine. Also, I mean, if he was slightly older and a little bit more orange, I feel like we had our guy. Scott Gallagher. She's the... I remember her. We talked to her directly at the end, right? Because of the entire Orwell system tracking us as well, and our choices. What about projects? Safety bill? Okay. Participate. Become a member, donate, volunteer, become a member, join the army of other nation. Okay. I don't think there's anything useful in there. So the only useful info is this. I can't really decide.
Hello. O'Brien, is that you?
I have to disappoint.
Sorry, that is so loud.
Hello. O'Brien, is that you?
I have to disappoint you.
What? Rabanva?
We don't know.
How? After all this time? I didn't think you...
Remember what you did? Again, I must disappoint you. I've not been blessed with a short memory.
What? Raban, listen. It wasn't me. I don't know anything about what happened there. That's the truth.
Where?
Truth. See, I never had much regard for the Bible, but there's one remarkable, groundbreaking moment. Before being sentenced to death, Jesus goes on and on about being a witness for the truth. But Pilate defies him with the simplest of all questions. What is truth? It is this particular question I've been pondering over for a very long time now. How much of the information ending up on our screens every single day has passed through so many other minds before, each one with their own bias and agenda. It is all cut down to size, proportioned, ready to be consumed. And yet we greedily swallow it all in blissful ignorance, because our hunger is unending.
Stop the nonsense and get to the point. What do you want?
To ask you a question. What is truth?
I don't understand.
Now you're the disappointing one. You of all people should, Oleg Bakay. There is only one thing about truth that is certain. Truth is dead. As you soon will be.
What? Why? You? How did you manage? How? Vart! Vart!
I mean, the tone is very neutral. The fact that they Miss Orwell here said it's a death threat. I don't know if I believe that. It seems like it seems they want me to follow a narrative, but Raban said it himself, right? How much of the information ending up on a screen has passed through so many other minds, each one with their own bias and agenda? It's all cut down to size, proportion, ready to be consumed. They are feeding us what they want us to see. And we take it in because our hunger is unending. I don't know if he's warning him. Something happened between these two. It wasn't me, so something really happened. Something bad. I don't know anything, it's the truth. And Raban seems to think that he actually knows the truth. And when he just says, I don't understand, he goes on saying, you're the disappointing one. Like, you of all people should know the truth. Like they saw something together, maybe? That should have opened both their eyes? And Raban is talking like somebody that, oh yeah, I know what the truth is. We should both know what the truth is. But this entire paragraph here, it's like, you are just being buried by, I don't know, the information you're consuming, as he says. Or maybe he meant to say that he made all these things. Or maybe he was fooling himself. Like, with the passing of time, the truth has been, as he said, passed through so many minds. And then he himself does not know what the truth is anymore. But the tone was not threatening. At the same time, he did not seem... Like, what are the two options again? He's unhappy about his disappearance. And is satisfied with him being disappeared. We don't know if he's satisfied that he disappeared. Fucking hell. What do you mean when you said all about would not be missed? Did you retire him? What is retire, quote unquote? Yeah. But we don't know if it's because it's a public website or if it's the truth. I like how he says the soldier is not the one to blame. Maybe he thinks he was part of a rotten system. So he said he will not be missed because, oh yeah, of course, it was another soldier working for the wrong government or something like that. Another puppet, maybe. But he's not happy that Oleg himself has gone missing because they knew each other, clearly. They shared some... I'm gonna go with this. I don't know, it's a hunch, maybe. I'm gonna go with this, though. And we'll see where that leads. Maybe I screwed up. He's unhappy about Oleg's disappearance? How come I don't buy it? Because you're a corrupted bitch. Why, yes, of course. The death threat uttered in the phone call. That's why. Shut up. Shut up. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't. You said... First of all, she said it's a death threat. She said, oh, we're gonna count this as a death threat. I didn't say that. You made me do it. What have you done, Raban? Shannon Carrillo. It says that they're accusing us of having kidnapped or killed this man. What have you done to Oleg? Raban, tell us the truth. And they are obviously linking to that. And they have the audio, right? Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm sure that Raban can offer an explanation. I am starting to doubt whether the TPV represent what I stand for. We sell ourselves as blog for the Bajisian people, defending their rights and protecting their freedom. As a part of that, it is our duty to criticize the Bajisian government, and the military is a prime target. However, I never signed up to be labeled as a criminal. We don't threaten people, we don't kidnap people, and we certainly do not kill people. Calm down, Shannon. Since when do you believe that what the national beholder prints? They're only trying to frame us. I have nothing to do with Barkay's disappearance. Did I call him? Sure. Did I get a little aggressive? I did. You see, Baka and I, we have a history. I'm telling you. Before we left Parges, Baka had his mind set on joining the Pargesian army. He asked me to take care of his 14-year-old daughter, and I said yes. But soon after, instead of returning to his daughter, I learned that he had left for the nation. He said he wanted to find work there. Then all of a sudden, he returns to ranks up to an officer in the army? I'm fairly certain that he works for the nation's government in some way. Wow, he's on to him. However, I have nothing to do with this disappearance and would never kidnap or kill a man. Do not believe the lies of the national beholder. I wasn't aware of all this. I believe you, but I really think you should watch what you say, Raban. This is starting to get way too tense. This is getting people worked up in both countries. Danny Buchanan. I am with Shannon on this. I also believe you, Raban. You should really choose your words more wisely. We always wanted to criticize. One could even say fight against the Cassato administration and their shady ties to Blaine, but we don't want them to regard us as national enemies. And this fight should remain one of words. You guys are disappointing me. I thought you had it in you. Don't let them intimidate you like that. These are just empty threats. We have to stand our ground now more than ever. We're not saying we disagree with you, Urban. We're just saying to watch what you say. Damn. I mean, this is an opinion. We can't put this in the file. He's just admitting to the phone call and denying the rest. But that's what he says, so he could be lying. But this is interesting. Because this is going to update the daughter thing. And I kind of want to follow up on this. Hold on, though. Do we have another... Ah, here we go. User, Raban. Creator, giving Truth a chance. Lead editor, co-founder of the People Voice. It's clearly his brother or something. Shannon, an expatriate of Parges, moving across the nation in 1987 to chase the dream of being an investigative journalist. After being subjected to the corruption of the nation of beholders, Shannon joined the People Voice to offer their expertise to shed some light on the growing tension to the region. Ah. So Shannon was working for the Beholder. And she rejoined the People's Voice instead. Then is a field reporter located in the capital of Parges. Cool. Log. Shannon changed her image on the profile. Ilya made changes to the donation plugin. Okay, drafts. No current drafts. Alright, let's follow up on the daughter thing. Man, I love this game so much. It's so cool. Everything about this game is so cool. I see. The two know each other back from where they lived in Parges. Well done, Agent. Oh, thank you. So now you trust my instincts? With the basic connection between the two clarified, our in-depth search of the lead up to this phone call can now begin. You know, maybe the password is the name of the daughter, if we can find that. I need you to investigate and upload anything that you think is relevant and accurate about the background of these two. Discard anything else. From what you gather, I will put together a theory about what happened and what we're going to do about it. At the very least, we need a solid motive for Raban Vart making his threat to Oleg, and an explanation as to how Vart could contact him on his protected phone. If you need to keep track of your objectives, click on the Orwell eye in the upper left and press escape, or press escape. Come on, don't break my immersion. So that's why that's what I don't like. She's gonna make up the narrative based on the things I choose. Prava City. What are you planning on doing against the FTP? This is by Yelena Lavrova, February 21st, 2006. So this is from when the FTP first began being like violent, maybe? We are below the snow and above the fog, being part of the province of Voivodana. Prava, which is definitely not Praga, is situated in the heart of Parges, at the bottom of the Mount Banji. Banji? Like, this continent is a meld of, like, Eastern Europe and Middle East. It's so weird. The urban area of Prava is approximately 34,500 inhabitants, and we are very proud to be one of the few places in Parges where avid bird watchers can spot the long-eared owl, one of the most famous symbols of Prava. Prava Town Hall, most iconic masterpiece of architecture in town. Look at it. We have numerous parks which attract birds watcher from all over the country. Why do I? As well as from abroad. Hunting is one of the most popular sports, which is why we have about 300 square kilometers of hunting grounds. Permitted hunting permits for wildlife cover rabbits, pheasants, and deer. All visitors are invited. Oh, not tourist office. Okay, closed on Wednesdays. Sure. Prava City News. Jerome's Flowers is looking for a new florist. Oh my god. Since Jerome's wife Yelena is retiring, Jerome's Flowers is currently looking for a new florist. The applicant should love working with people as well as plants. In case you are interested, please contact Mr. Kestic. Or Kestic. via Prava Online Community Board. Town Hall restoration works to continue, expected to complete in July. That's 2009. This is old news. All of this is all very old news. The renewal of the Town Hall roof after the bombing of 2007, Jesus, has finally been signed off and is now scheduled to be completed in late July 2010. Until then, weddings, city council meetings and other events will take place in the school gymnasium in the center of Prava. The town administration office thanks all the people who donated generously. The town will finally be as beautiful and peaceful as it used to be. Mammoth skeleton found in outer edge of Prava. On late Friday afternoon, a well-preserved remnant of a 500,000-year-old mammoth was excavated in the outer edge of Prava. Archaeology says it's a miracle how well-preserved the bones are. Whether the mammoth will be brought to the Museum of Natural History in Triflith or displayed in a local science museum is yet to be decided. New Prava Citizen Board for Residents. Since the situation in Parges is slowly calming down, that's 2008 when... is that the incident? Yeah. So when the FTP moved to cause trouble in the nation. We all need to stick together after years of conflict and war in our beloved home country. The city administration has decided to provide citizens of Prava with a new way of connecting and communicating. Whether you are in need of a household device, would like to share useful knowledge with your neighbors, or just wish to chat, the new Prava online forum provides residents with a new way of local communication. You may sign up for the Prava Citizen Board if your home address is registered in Prava. Please contact the Residents Affair. Okay, so they made a forum for people to just talk. Yelena Lavrova. This is very old again, 2006. My family and I are thinking about leaving Prava. We've been living in this beautiful town for generations. Jesus Christ.
That guy looks like he's saying, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
It kinda does. It reminds me of that meme. Hello, Ikus. Good day. How's it going? Since the FTP started the Civil War, we do not feel safe here anymore. What are you planning on doing against them? Mayor Grabovac? Grabovac. Better than Garbovac. Just that avocado toast. Oh. Sounds nice. Dear Mrs. Lavrova, the administration of Prava is currently in contact with the officials from the Parisian army in order to get some troops to protect the town from the FTP. There is not much else we can do at the current time, so we ask you to stay in a safe place and remain as calm as possible given the circumstances. Thomas Shernan. This is a joke, right? Keep calm? People are dying out there. Mrs. Toskola. My greatest concern is the well-being of my children. Of course it is. They both attend Prava Secondary, but I would rather make them stay at home during times like these, especially since I already lost my husband who died serving the Parisian army. Oh shit. But teachers at Prava Secondary have been strongly urging me to let them go to school. How do you plan on protecting your schools, Mayor Grabovac? This is our most important issue right now. Raban. Oh, look at him. He wasn't rocking the crazy hair. But yeah, he had a crazier beard. I sincerely understand your concern, Mr. Toskola. As the school principal, what? I will therefore consider options on how to protect the schools and Prava Secondary in particular. Interesting. I do not believe you. Everyone here keeps talking about how they were supposed to change things in Prava, but nobody ever takes action. We're going to leave Prava and Parges. Goodbye, folks. It has been really mediocre to know you. Fuck off, Thomas Sherman. Oleg? Oh, look how young he is. Leave Parges? And that is how you abandon not only your hometown, but your own home country. And go where? The nation? This pitiful stretch of land? Never. Believe me, you will be better off dying as a loyal citizen of Parges than as an inferior renegade. In fact, I have devised my own way how to protect Prava and show that I am a true Pargesian patriot. I'm going to volunteer for the Pargesian army and fight to free this country from the plague known as the FTP. So, obviously, Oleg was a citizen of Parges. He was originally from Parges, right? When did he become... When... Do we have his file again? We don't know when he was assigned to this. Didn't he say something though? Before we left Parges, Buckeye had his mind set on joining the army. He asked me to take care of his 14-year-old daughter, and I said yes. But soon after, instead of returning to his daughter, he had left for the nation. So... this happened before he left, and he hated the nation. Doesn't think highly of the nation and never wants to go there. I mean, we know he went there, so this is definitely not true. Is the conflict this one? Yeah. I mean, we don't know when that happened. But, I mean, if we could only get into his phone. Seriously, Oleg? You have a daughter. She's only 11 years old and she needs you. A list of dates for this army career? Ah, there is on his page. Oh, we'll look at it. Please don't make any hasty decision right now. Besides, if I may dare to say so, I don't think the FTP is fighting for the right causes. Wait, I do think the FTP is fighting for the right causes. Oh, wow, he was sympathizing with the FTPs? Maybe with the wrong methods. After all, I don't believe Cassard will be doing us any good, considering how he rose to power. And mind you, Cassard ties to the nation are more than fishy. Mind you, Raban, please don't tell me you are a terrorist sympathizer now. As for my daughter, Radka... oh, where is it? Give me that. Give me that. Bingo! Orwell reports you have removed the encryption from Buckeye's device. Open sesame. Good work, Agent. That will aid us greatly. Amazing. But let's keep reading. I'll get into his phone in a moment. You have been one of her biggest role models for years now. You know her well, and she loves your classes. May I boldly ask you to take care of her while I'm gone? I am not a terrorist sympathizer, Oleg, and I am certainly not on their side. All I am saying is that you should try thinking a bit more critically towards this government of ours. Regarding Radka, I do not approve of you leaving her like that, and I am also not a Pargesian army sympathizer, by the way. But if you truly wish to choose this path and join the army, I will not lay you and her down. Thank you. I really appreciate this. We do have our disagreements sometimes, but you are a good person and a good teacher, Raban. They were friends, pretty much. They disagreed on some things, but mostly friends. There's a blabber. There's more blabbers. Herman Liasov. Tell us the truth about what happened to Oleg. Hashtag save Buckeye. Moonrise Hell. Look at this fucking... What the hell? So you started threatening Pargesian soldiers now? This is just going too far. Is this a social media simulator? Well, I mean, it's a big part of it, isn't it? Okay, let's get into his phone though. Like, this is interesting. Okay, this is his private CI phone, right? Let's start by looking at the pictures. Wow. Who is that guy? Lots of books. Do we know that we don't know the time and date of these pictures? It's a shame. This is it? 2 pictures? Okay. Messages? You. Warning. I fear that my cover might have blown. Uh-oh. And I suspect Robin Var to be behind it. If this is true, this could seriously hurt us. I'm now proceeding according to the protocol for a situation like this. Moving to secret location in order to conceal my whereabouts. Interesting. We may want this. Because it is a What the hell is that supposed to mean? Hiding? You mean voluntarily? There was no plan which included going in hiding anywhere. I don't know if I trust you, lady. Trace. So his phone is here. Location of the last 24 hours. That might be useful. Call history. Oh, we have the phone of Raban. Ooh. Ho ho ho. Ho, ho. Oh, Melissa O'Brien. It's not... It can't be a girlfriend, though. He didn't call her Melissa. He called her O'Brien. Is that you? Okay, we have his phone. Perfect. With this number we can track Raban Vard calls to and from his mobile phone with the listener tool. Unknown person is calling Raban. Wanna tune in? Yeah.
Karen, my love.
Hey.
Having a good day?
Yeah. So far so good. I called to tell you I'll be home late today. I'm sorry.
Again? They don't pay you enough for all the time you give them.
It's not about payment, and you know that. These people rely on me. They need me.
Yeah? Well, I need my wife at home with me some of the time. Am I asking for too much?
Raban, not so long ago you were among them. You have been in their position.
Yes, I know that. So was Ilya, so were the others. Yet none of us were national soldiers responsible for invading and ravaging countries. If it weren't for them driving refugees out in the first place, why, we wouldn't need these camps.
This again? We talked about this multiple times.
I'm well aware that this extra time you spend there is for her, isn't it?
Raban, she is... I'm worried, that's all. She's more reclusive now than ever. Something isn't right.
One more reason to avoid her.
You want me to cherry pick who deserves my assistance and who doesn't? All people get the same treatment, the same attention. That's my mandate. I thought you loved that about me.
I do. You're right. Of course you are. You always are. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, are you good with me getting home late tonight then?
I am.
Thank you.
I will be waiting for you.
No, don't wait. It might get late.
Well, I can hardly go anywhere else.
You shouldn't say things like that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
What does he mean?
See you.
What does that mean? I can hardly go anywhere else. Okay. This conversation was very, very interesting. First thing first, though. Remember last time we played the game, we played the first season, how we had a lot of trouble in following the conversation because they were not voice acted, I think. Aside from the very final one. This was so much better. This is exactly the improvement I wanted to see. They were talking and they had the text like moving forward. It was perfect. That's all I needed. Last time we just had the conversation without the voice acting, so these things were going super fast and I could not read them fast enough to keep track. I had to wait for the conversation to be over, then go through the entire thing again. Okay, a few interesting things here. Apparently she is some sort of either nurse or doctor, I'm assuming. She said, I don't cherry pick who deserves my assistance and who doesn't. All people get the same treatment, the same attention. That's my mandate. I don't know if she is working with soldiers, but maybe. But he's angry that she is treating like nation soldiers. See, none of us were national soldiers responsible for invading and ravaging the countries. If it weren't for them driving refugees out in the first place, we wouldn't need these camps. So it's a camp. Okay, it's like a triage maybe? She's a field doctor or something like that? I don't know. Speculation at this point. This extra time you spend there is for her. Who's her? Is it the daughter of Oleg? I mean, she was 11 in 2006, which means she's 22 now. But maybe she was injured or hurt or something like that. We don't know. She is, I'm worried. She's more reclusive now than ever. Maybe some psychological issue then? I don't know. Something isn't right. Maybe she knows something about Oleg? One more reason to avoid her. So he said, not too long ago, you were among them. You have been in their position. So was he fighting somehow? Has he been fighting? So was Ilya and so were the others. All soldiers maybe? But I thought he hated the Parisian army. Was he taking part in the FTPs? And the most important information is... since she said, where is it? You were among them. I am thinking, he said I can hardly go anywhere else. Maybe he's injured or he's paralyzed or something like that. Like I don't know, a war wound, something that crippled him. I don't know. I can hardly go anywhere else. Like he can't move. That was a very interesting conversation. You found an amazing kitten on Craigslist that had the coolest face you've ever seen in a cat. You tried to thought that was something they already had. Oh, Ickes, damn. Well, I mean, hopefully that cat is gonna go to a good family anyway. Parisian soldier. So, hey Robin. I finished revising the article you sent me and scheduled it for 3 PM, like you asked. Don't know if I'll be available for another one. I'm going to be a bit occupied tonight. Maybe I can spare some time remotely if I get a chance. One more thing, this Barkai thing is getting ugly. Lots of TMB believers are flooding us with threats on Blabber. Did you read any of that? Creeping me out. You know, I'd go to any length with you, just like when we moved the nation. You're my brother. Oh, this is Ilya. Nothing can change that. It's even... So they moved to the nation? What? Nothing can change that. It's even fine if you're not telling me the whole truth. What about Karen? Karen? They even insult her. She doesn't deserve to be treated that way. Don't you think it's about time you gave out a statement? You can easily debunk these lies, Ilya. Oh, it was Ilya. It was signed. Hold on. Where is it? This is a shitty coloring you did because you didn't save a picture of the cat, but her face usually looked like this. Oh, dear. It was like a superhero mask. Oh, dude. Perfectly symmetrical, with the eyes half in white, half in black. I would love that forever. Oh. Oh, I can feel the heart breaking, because goddamn. That's a shame. So sorry. So I don't think Ilya is lying here, by the way. We moved to the nation. When? We don't know, but this is interesting info. Okay. So what else is there in this? Believes the army of the nation invaded and ravaged Parges. That's his thought, though. And in my wife. Karen Vart. Okay, this creates a profile, so it's better to just put it there. Oh, found a document. Makes me wonder how it must feel to be married to this guy. Shut up, I hate you so much. You have no idea. Oh boy. So this is not the first day. This is actually parallel to the second day after the explosion. After I started working for Orwell the other time, in the other game. Breaking news: 2 dead after the second explosion. We know that at the campus. It's a good day to fall in love. Singular. Sure. Okay. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's it. We have 2 articles in the People's Voice. This is an old one from 2011 by Raban. We said goodbye to our dear home. See you on the other side. Look at that. That is actually devastated. And that's Raban with his brother, I think, Ilya. It has been about a week since I started a journey from my hometown Prava to the borders of the nation. Together with my brother Ilya, who is the only family I have left, I decided to seek a new life elsewhere. We have lost everything, our workplaces, our homes, and many of our friends. I even lost my ability to walk. How could he abduct or do anything? I was so right, I'm telling you. This genuinely surprises me. How did that happen? Looks like you're getting your chance to investigate a medical profile, even if it's not your own, like in the aptitude test. Haha. The situation in Parges is horrible. I do not and will never understand how people can treat each other like this. This is our home country, And we never wanted to leave, but now we have been expelled, and could not be more heartbroken to witness what is happening in the country, where we spent our childhood, learned, lived, and loved. Will life really be better in the nation? We do not know. Especially since the most important nation news outlet recently published articles suggesting Parisian refugees to be likely terrorists. All we can currently do is hope that these prejudices are not what the people of the nation stand for. We will soon find out. This is a news article from 2010 in The Beholder. A wave of Parisian refugees likely to cause rise in terrorism. Jesus. The Bonton Institute for Cultural Research hypothesizes on the likelihood of rise in terror attacks due to the new wave of refugees coming from Parges. Should the nation let Parisian war escapees into the country? Recent reports published by the Bonton Institute for Cultural Research stated that the likelihood of terrorist attacks has been statistically proven to increase by approximately 10% if the number of refugees from war-torn countries rises above 300,000 per year. Since the 2008 terror incident, also known as the incident, in the nation, which was executed by terrorists mainly of Parisian origin, the issue of accepting refugees from Parges has become more and more controversial. The government of the nation has since increased regulation for crossing the Parisian national border and established several refugee camps throughout the nation in order to oversee and administrate refugee fluctuation with more visibility. Activists criticize this practice as inhumane, while government officials assure that the camps provide a perfectly safe space for refugees from Parges and other foreign countries. Damn. Arrival. Oh, wait. So they left January 27, 2011, and they arrived February 18. So almost... Wait, what? When was that? 27. So about... 2-3 weeks later, what we encountered in the safe country, quote unquote, of the nation was not what we had expected. Oh my god, look at that. Is that a refugee camp? It's horrible, isn't it? We finally made it. The glorious nation where we were hoping to be able to live normal life, away from the fear and danger that our home country is now plagued with. Unfortunately, what we found upon arrival in the nation does not seem to be a lot better. We were assigned to the outer Bonton reception camp. This might be useful info. The day is moving. Oh! Raban is calling his brother.
Iliovat speaking.
Brother,
Oh, hey, Raban. I didn't expect you to call. I'm getting ready for work.
I'll be brief. I need your abilities as my co-writer. You must write me an article.
Right now, is it important?
It is.
What do you want me to write about?
There has been a second assault in Bonton, at Stelligan University.
Another one? Oh, wow. They really have got a situation here, don't they?
We need to cover it. Draw attention to how the government is failing its people.
I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to pull it off at work. I feel like they're watching me already.
Do you stand with me, brother? Or has the nation's corruption and wealth finally swayed your sympathies?
Raban, I stand with you. I've told you this.
Then I have faith in you, brother.
Are you preparing a statement about these threats? This has to stop. Are you gonna say something?
Yes.
Ah, great. Finally.
And it is going to be the most remarkable statement I have ever made.
Oh boy.
The destruction of the cooperation between Cassett and Blaine.
Destruction? How?
Patience, brother. It won't be long now. Take care of the article.
Okay, I will do my best to get it done for you. Give me about an hour for the draft. I'll put it in the back end.
Good. I'll be waiting. Until later.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded
Until then.
very ominous. What is that? The destruction of cooperation between Cassett and Blaine? Why the fuck are his hands like that? It's like he's fondling some ghost titties. Someone stole his submarine sandwich and it was long. Like this! Where do we find the picture? It's here. It's the editor-in-chief picture. An independent collective devoted to providing you with the facts that mainstream media outlets try to hide. It's like it's concentrating on the truth, you know? It's definitely not two dicks right in my face. I don't think he is. Alright, let's finish this one. We were assigned to the other Bonton reception camp as a temporary solution. They do not seem to know what to do with us, and the camp is incredibly crowded. The most hilarious thing about this is that the media of the nation is telling its citizens a completely different story. They write about how openly we are welcomed, how we finally have a safe haven with free food, accommodation, and friendly people. Reality is the complete opposite. Now, don't get me wrong, I am more than thankful for being able to escape the terrible threat of war in our country, but the situation in this camp is simply dehumanizing. We're being denied basic human rights. Food and bathrooms are rare, and fights over both are common. Oh my god. The only ray of hope is our social worker Karen, the wife. Oh, so she is from the nation. And that's where they met, in the refugee camp. Oh, so she is. Social worker, okay. Who seems to be the only one around here who really cares. She does everything possible to help us, and seeing her once a week is one of the few things keeping me going right now. Despite the hardship, we have sworn not to give up. We owe it to our people to make the situation here public, and also tell the people of the nation what is really going on in these safe havens for refugees. I've decided to use this blog to publish facts, and facts only, about the war in Parges. Okay. Wait, there's a link to something. The media of the nation is telling citizens a completely different story. Reception camps of the nation give refugees a chance of hope. The Secretary of State Arthur Stevenson called reception camps of the nation a chance of hope for our refugees. They're giving them bananas. Isn't that racist or something? More than 150 volunteers have to prepare food, keep facilities clean, assist refugees from Parges in Outer Bonton reception camp. Criticism has been voiced towards the government administration as the number of refugees fleeing the civil war in Parges continues to rise across the nation's borders. The number of refugees has been dramatically increasing over the past few months, and lobbyists claim that the administration has been far too vague in regard to processes and plans for integration. As a result, the reception facilities are becoming overwhelmed. According to the Secretary of State Arthur Stevenson, who gave a press conference regarding the matter of Monday morning, massive improvements have been made to this situation by building up several large refugee camps across the nation. He has called the new reception camp in the outskirts of Bonton a place where all refugees are treated with respect and offered a chance of hope. He particularly thanked the vast amount of volunteers who continue to do their best to make the refugees feel safe and welcomed. So they were blatantly lying, I guess. As it's usually the case in this situation. Okay, we have immigration database. Oh my god, we have a better picture. I almost want to just put it there to avoid that face, you know. Social security number. Do we need that? Maybe. He's a 72, male Pargesian from Prava, secondary school teacher. I should do story reading streams? Didn't we talk about it? The books from Witcher. We're meant to read a lot of books from Witcher. I never did that. Mostly, I think, to save my voice from dying. You know, we are not done with Witcher though, because we still have to do the DLCs, so there's still time. Maybe one day. Actually, the DLCs are in the they're in the list, the game list. Date of registration, February 6th. Okay. We have his notebook. Do you think he still has it? Excellent. With that, we will be able to get a glimpse directly into the lion's den and probably useful data on our targets. Bam. Look at that. We have his PC. Holy shit, we're going deep in this. Central medical database. The year is the date of birth is the same. Provider Lauren Fitzgerald, MD. Currently residing in Outer Bonton camp. That is back in 2011 when he moved there. Oh my god, what? Complaint description. The most severe symptoms described by the patient are pain and stinging in the lower back area, as well as tingling and occasional complete loss of sensation in the legs. The patient reacts extremely aggressively upon questioning about his condition, and he's very reticent. Google, help me.
Reticent.
Thank you, Google. Is very reticent regarding the exact description of the event that led to his injury. Patient is accompanied by his brother, Mr. Ilya Vard, who offered a more detailed description stating that Raban had been buried by concrete blocks for at least 24 hours following the bombing of a school building in his hometown. Holy shit. Do you think? Crazy theory. What's his name? Oleg, part of the army, bombed the school, thinking it was like an FTP, what are they called? Those terrorists? Like a cell or something? And then he realized that it was just a school, so he went there to save people, and that's how he got his Medal of Honor. Maybe. Examination. A detailed examination of the patient's leg revealed that there is no reaction to any sensation of touch, heat, or cold whatsoever. An examination of the lungs also showed difficulty of breathing and frequent coughing. The patient is not able to walk on his own and is currently being supported by his younger brother. Jeez. Diagnosis. The patient injury resulted in trauma to the spinal cord and ultimately in paralysis of the lower limbs, paraplegia. A respiratory infection due to weak chest and abdominal muscles is also suspected. Since the patient condition resulted in incapability of him moving independently, a request to Bonton Reception Camp Administration for financing of an MWC, a manual wheelchair, for the patient has been filed. In addition, the patient is prescribed hydrocodone for reduction of nerve pain to be taken by mouth every 12 hours, and benzylpenicillin 250 milligrams oral application every 6 hours for at least 5 days in treatment of respiratory infection. Antibiotics, pretty much. So he's got a wheelchair. Okay. Do we know that? I feel like that's unable to... Well, we know already that he's unable to walk. We don't need to add that. That is redundant information, I think. Okay, we have no new pages. What was here? Destruction aims to destroy the cooperation between Cassatt and Blaine. This is actually interesting. We need that. Got a little hubris going, haven't we? No such thing will happen. Cassatt and Blaine working together is the best thing that could ever happen to Podges. Why destroy it? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't believe that's the best thing that ever happened to Podges? Just saying. Okay, so we are still in Oleg's phone, by the way. That's the call history. Have we examined everything? Messages. Yes. Gallery, we saw that. Trace. We have that address. Contacts. Libby Briggs. Oh, that guy is Rinat or Reinat Butitov. Benjamin Collins. Juliana Ismailova. Melissa O'Brien. Office Central. And Spyridon Sharp. Wow, that is a name. Spiridon? Whatever, that is an amazing name. I will name my firstborn Spiridon. Spiridon? One of them. Okay, we are now in Robin's desktop computer. I feel bad. I feel a little bad. Trash is empty. No. A token of my appreciation for your blog. Ah. Interesting. Unknown sender. Raban. I found something you might be very interested in. Operation Flying Dog. I've done some digging through the document and there was even a phone number of advice they issued to this guy, Oleg Balkai. No need to thank me. This proves what you have been writing about for such a long time. Make everyone see it now. David Jones. Again with this David Jones. Very interesting. Pictures. The secondary rugby team. Is that another picture of him? New portrait. Rugby coach. What is this? It's a camera? April 13? Wait. Is this from 76 or is this from 2017? Cam ID. Oh no, it's from 1976. So what is this the school? Is this his house? Like what is this? There's so many books. And he's sleeping there. But he's a 72, so who's this? I feel like I will regret not having a single date of birth for these people. Bakai Medal. Has been talking to President Kassat directly. Oh. At the ceremony. Bakai Deal. Cooperated with Oleg at the school. Maybe that's useful. A deal at the school? What about? Shut up. You don't know. Philosophy class. Oh shit, 2013. That's him with his brother and I'm guessing Karen? Why did he... Oh no, this is not deleted pictures. I don't get what this is though. That is very interesting to me. System file, browser history. Oh my god. Freedom Plaza to do. Oh, he's just making a picture. Like in Photoshop. Well, that's fine. Perco leaks TNA. Operation Flying Dogs. Operation Flying Dog is a document about how the Parisian soldier Oleg Balkai was arrested by soldiers of the nation after an incident during the Civil War, only to be released again later and placed as a spy within the Parisian army. Holy shit. The document shows how the administration of the national government pulls strings inside the Parisian army in order to enforce the power in Pages. An incident during the Civil War? About Percoleaks. It's a database of classified media which we receive from anonymous sources. We believe that the people have a right to know certain things, and through this platform we provide this knowledge, which would otherwise be censored or entirely kept from the public. So far, we have never published false information, and the documents we provide are always closely examined and analyzed prior to publishing. Our most prominent leaks so far was footage of torture and murder during the Parisian War, committed by soldiers of the nation, clearly showing multiple violations of basic human rights and corruption. Our goal is to provide the public and journalists with information that needs to be published and is vital for the people to know, especially at times when their leaders lean towards corruption and secret power through tools such as online surveillance. We only accept uploads of documents. Oh my god, can we upload an entire folder? If you would like to provide us with documents you think are relevant and the public needs to know, please upload them here. Whoa! This is this is dangerous. I wonder if at some point that's gonna come into play somewhere. Go rogue. Damn it. I knew he must have been revealed. This changes everything. If Bakai's secret is out there, then that's how Vought came across the info. But this alone doesn't appear to be enough of a motive. Agent, I hate to say it, but with this new perspective on the situation, we have to put Bakai's loyalty into question. If you find any hints at possible disloyalty of our agent towards us, you need to let me know immediately. Shut up, I will not. Pending article draft. Crime statistics continue to get faked. Delacroix present new crime statistic in favoring her politics. But who are the real criminals? Criminals are degenerates who wear striped clothing, monsters who make women and children cry. They are predominantly male, usually foreign, and present a danger to the public. Thus they must be isolated or locked away. Of so goes the cliché that has been hammered into the public consciousness of the nation. Damn. Okay. Right, so we have Bakai's phone number. So we can listen in on it, I guess. Anything else? Let's get into the browser history. Operation Flying Dogs? But see, that's today. When was the call? We don't really know. But that was today. You couldn't have done this in a single day. So after looking up this Operation Fly Dog, he looked at Bonton City map, which is a bit dodgy. He looked up Oleg Bakai Parisian army. He found the headlines of this. The National Beholder is an anti-Qassar blog involved in Parisian. He looked up his own thing. His own conversation. And then he looked up Parisian Patriots Qassar Awards Brave Soldiers 2013. Okay. So he was doing research on Qassar. Right, let's upload the mobile phone. Let's see if he is the number for Bucky's protected office phone is out there? This cannot be happening. This is our Banvar reached him, and who knows how many other people have his info now. This is a complete disaster. Yeah, the problem is, though, who the fuck is this David Jones that has all these informations? Like, he's got the Operation Flying Dog. He's got his phone number. Isn't it time that we investigate this David Jones? Just saying. So what other info... Wait, what time is it? It's fine. What other information do we have on here? We have rugby coach. Pretty much useless information, I would say. We have Oleg talking to Kassarth. Is it relevant? So, originally, he was a very motivated Podgesian soldier. Going as far as to say, I don't want to go to the nation, that sucks. They're a bunch of assholes. Then he does something bad during the Civil War. And what happens is... he was arrested by soldiers of the nation. That's when he went in the nation and became a CI. Then he was released again. And he got back into the army. And they made him captain after that. Do we still have the page for his profile? There we go. See? So he completed training. Assigned in the Civil War. Promoted. There's something happened. And he got this award. Then 2 years after that, he was wounded in combat. And absent from service. So 2002... Wait. So 2000... I can't say 1,000. 2008... he did something good. He saved civilians. But that's not when he got wounded. And that's... that 2010 is probably the flying dog thing. Was arrested. This says he was wounded. But this is the official record, so it could have been redacted. If he was wounded, there's probably a medical file somewhere. Then... 2 years after, that's a long time, but only to be released again later. He's been returned, reinstated as captain by privileged command. What does that mean, by privileged command? It's like a higher grade officer said, okay, you're a captain now. Or something like that, right? Like in a special way. He was promoted in a special way. Okay. So this is when he received the medal, which means it's 2008. It's before he went to the nation. Do you think he's a double agent? Because he really hated the nation. He seemed to, right? What did he say exactly? When was that? This. And go where? The nation? This pitiful stretch of land? Never. So what changed his mind? Anyway, then we have this info. I think we need to upload this. It's the most recent address we have. No, wait! Shit. Last time I did this in the other game, someone died. I don't... Oh boy. Prava. Oleg Bakai is in his former hometown. Peculiar. Why is he hiding out there? Or rather, from whom? Raban? Excellent work. We will retrieve Oh shit. We will retrieve Oleg Bakai once we have a clear picture as to why he has gone missing in the first place. And what that call meant. Oh, I thought it... Oh. Oh, goddamn. That is not good. I think I done goofed. I fear that my cover has been blown. What cover though? And who's he talking to? Office Central. I mean, he says government of the nation, but it just says you, and nothing else. Okay, there's no more info from that. We have this. Believes the army of the nation invaded and ravaged Parges. We don't know that happened. We already uploaded that. Ah, I need your abilities as my co-writer. Is that gonna open the file for a brother? Or do we have one already? We have one already, so it doesn't really matter, I think. Okay, so we have info here. Let's see. We have that, which is useless. We have this file. Is this him? Really? Is it the same guy? I mean, with that beard, we don't know. But this is probably what he looks like today, though. Because those are old pictures from when he was in the Parisian army. This is like Agent Giannis. I don't think it matters too much, though. A picture. Then we have all these things, like the threats and the attacks about him allegedly threatening Oleg. Attack about him threatening Oleg. Then we have... blames the assault on Freedom Plaza on the government. Actively claimed the situation in the nation. Calmed again the situation in the nation. Social worker Karen. This just adds info on the wife. We have the wheelchair here. And this is interesting though. Lost his ability to walk due to being buried on the concrete block. Is that relevant? That is definitely not his current address. Date of birth, we could update that one. And then we have nothing to do with Baki's disappearance. I did call him. I learned that he had left for the nation. He said he wanted to find work there. And go where? The nation? This beautiful stretch of land? Never. I mean, which one is which? Robin is saying that he left for the nation. He said he wanted to find work there, but that's a lie, is it? Isn't it? Because he himself said, go where the nation? Never. He would have lied to Vart, but we also know that he went to the nation when he was captured and arrested. If we are to believe this file. Oh, you saying that the Vart is telling the truth, but that's just because he lied to him. That's what you're saying. I see. I mean, that's possible. That is entirely possible. But then which one do we upload? Left project for the nation to find work. That's fake. That's fake news. This is the real one. Doesn't think highly of the nation and never wants to go there. And you know, so you have some civilian CIs, right? But aren't most of them just inmates or felons or people convicted or something that usually works around bad places? I do believe that they turn him into a CI after arresting him. I mean, that happens. That's exactly what happens. If they think they can get to something better, they can get to, I don't know, a bigger fish. Instead of arresting you, they turn you into a CI and release you. In this case, he became a spy, pretty much. He became an informant for the nation. Still working as a Progesian soldier. It doesn't mean he liked it. I am willing to believe this. I'm gonna upload this. Oh my god. Oh, this feels... You know, this is... Is that so? Doesn't exactly account for his loyalty to us. Oh my god, I am literally about to kill that dude. I am uploading how to find him. He's been... Oh my god, what am I doing? He's dead. He's a fucking walking dead. Oh, he's updating the draft. Once more, the innocent will be punished by Ilya this time. The assault on Stellingen University is a horrific and terrible crime, but we all know that not the real perpetrators will be punished for this. It is not up to me to speculate who might have caused these terror attacks, but one thing is certain: the Parisian people will be blamed, and are the ones who are going to suffer. Especially the one living in the nation, no matter what their citizenship really is, or hardship they might have suffered themselves already, no matter how many prejudices and hate they have already faced in the nation. These are the people who are going to suffer, not the real perpetrators. So, I noticed something. The draft from Raban was different. It didn't have these like all caps sentences and words. So I have a feeling that most of what's going on in the People's Voice is actually redacted by Elia. It's like Raban puts it down and it's very harsh, so it needs to be moderated, and Elia is the one making it like readable by public, I guess. Okay, we don't really have anything else. I could add his social security number. That might work, or help with something. And August 1572, is that the same in his medical record? Yes, let's put it there then. I don't know what we're gonna use that for, but home. What was that? That was from once more the... Wait, what was that? What was it? Once more the innocent will burn? Oh, it's this. Of course. God damn it. Crime statistics continue to get faked! Real criminals do not show up in statistics. Presents new crime statistic in a way favoring her politics, but who are the real criminals? So this was the draft that we saw from Raban. And it was up to here, I think. So goes the cliché that has been hammered into the public consciousness of the nation. Then they added, of course, it is in the best interest of the media and the government to push this myth. Headlines sell papers, and National Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix has certainly given out quite the headline. Proudly she presents her statistics that these so-called criminals have been kept under control by her successful policies. But, taking a close look at these policies, one cannot refrain from wondering, who may be the real criminal? After all, she is the secret area of security. The Blaine administration has been tooting? Fucking hell, why are they using so many complicated words today? Not that proficient in English. I mean, it's pretty good, but... Touting? Okay. The Blaine administration has been touting a policy of surveillance, a straight violation of privacy, for years now. Yet hardly any of the nation's citizens seem to take notice of this fact. Are Blaine and his despicable followers included in these crime rates? I highly doubt it. Damn, dude. Once more, the innocent will be punished. The assault on Stellingen University is a terrible crime, but only the innocent will suffer the consequences. What do they want, these terrorists? They want to promote terror, to cause public outrage, fear, and societal unrest. They want the people of the nation to live in fear, and more specifically, they want to use this fear against the people. It is not up to me to speculate who might have caused these terror attacks, but one thing is certain: the Parisian people will be blamed, and are the ones who are going to suffer. Okay, this was the bit in the draft. Especially the one living in the nation. Blah blah blah, hardship, blah blah blah, ready for the national exploitation of their own country, no matter how much prejudice and hate they already face in the nation. These are the people who are going to suffer, not the real perpetrators. Welcome to a fair and just developed country where everyone gets what they deserve. Welcome to national justice. Damn. Damn, dude. So what do we have? What else are we gonna add to all these informations? Registration, do we care? Immigrated on... Well, that actually might be interesting. To have the exact date of immigration. Right after the safety bill came into effect. Bad timing from their point of view, I guess. You know, that could help at some point to, I don't know, establish a timeline or something. Former principal at Prava Secondary. Let's add that too. Oh! We found a related document. Well, that might explain this preachy attitude. Oh boy, here we go. What's happening? Crime statistics continue to get faked. I've read that before. Wait. Did they change it? No. It's exactly the same. Secondary school of Prava. Principal determined to keep school service going. November 2010. Latest new... Wait a second. This is the oldest one. 2009. Nikki Billington. Oh, she wins the Prava Secondary Annual Math Contest. Good job, Nikki Billington. The 1st of December 2009. The school administration is proud to announce this year's winner for our annual math contest, Nikki Billington. Or Bellington. She has achieved excellent results on both trigonometry and stochastic theory, and we are very happy to award her with a Prava Math Scholarship, which includes participation in the worldwide math contest in Bonton, the nation. The nation. March 8, 2010. Prava Secondary now offering child daycare. School attendance of many pupils has recently been decreasing. Oh. Many teenagers are needed at home by their families to look out for younger siblings or to make up for missing parents who fight the ongoing war. While we understand the necessity of this, we urge all parents not to take their children out of school. It is not only important for their emotional health and an ongoing routine, as well as meeting similarly aged children on a daily basis is important. Visiting school every day is also essential for teenagers' mental growth and education, enabling them to build themselves a better future outside the horrors of war and conflict. This is a very nicely put, yeah. I mean, it's all true. It's a bit surprising coming from a war-ridden country. In order to help you with the burden of bringing up several children while guaranteeing them a minimum living standard, we have started an afternoon childcare service for younger siblings. Damn. Prava Secondary Library to be reconstructed into bomb shelter. 27 June 2010. Due to current events related to the war, the school administration has now decided to provide a protective hideout from combat activities by upgrading our library to a completely autonomous shelter situated in the basement of the school. Am I actually right? Did I I mean, you hear that happening, right? When we when I heard a lot of news at the time about Iraq and, you know, the Taliban and all that, we knew that they were hiding in schools and hospitals, so they would not get bombed because of all the civilians around them. It is an actual, real terrorist strategy. Since it lies a few feet underground, it is an appropriate shelter against the horrors of war that your children should never be exposed to. We will continuously do our best to provide a safe space for children and families in these exceedingly difficult times. Latest news reports stated that the troops of terrorist group FTP are getting closer to Prava, which made many parents raise concern about sending their children to school. Therefore, to ensure the safety of pupils and teachers, the school administration has requested protection by the Parisian army. Despite the situation remaining tense in our beloved community, Mr. Var said to keep the lessons going and is determined to provide ongoing education to our students. We ensure your children's safety at Prava Secondary School, the principal stated. Education is one of the highest value assets that we have, and we will not give it up because of meaningless war that is designed to frighten us and keep us from living our lives. This is all very interesting. Damn, he was the principal. Not just a teacher. He was teaching English and philosophy, of course. Rabban Vart has been principal of Prava Secondary School since May 2001. His main subjects are English and philosophy, additionally substituting for Parisian history if necessary. Principal Vart holds a degree in English literature and has spent the semester abroad in the nation as a student. His knowledge of language and culture has been extensively valuable both for the quality of his lessons and his continuously clear vision for a forward-thinking and sociable school culture. Kristina Tharanovska, passionate part of our faculty. Math and geography? That's a weird combination. Alongside the curriculum classes in math and geography, she is also responsible for the school garden and afternoon music classes. Wow, she is multi-talented. She majored in electronic engineering and geology. How many fucking things does she do? So she does math, geography, electronic engineer, geology, music, and gardening? Jesus, lady. Look at this guy. Mr. Andrei Tlasinak, as a hard name to pronounce, is the physics and chemistry. Okay, I can see that happening together. After majoring in astronomy, joined Prava Secondary in 1998. He looks like a guy that blows up the chem lab, you know? Have you ever had like a crazy chemistry teacher? I know I did. That fucking crazy guy put a block of sodium in water in the middle of a class and ran outside. We were all looking at each other and then it blew up. Literally blew up and left a giant mark on the ceiling. Not even joking. He ran. He just put the block in the water and ran outside the main door of the classroom. That was a crazy dude. He also burned a strip of phosphorus in front of us without saying anything. It blinded half the class. For like 5 minutes. It was super bright. Oh man, what a crazy dude. I loved him though, I really loved him. He also takes care of technical issues around the school and additionally invites pupils for late night stargazing. Sure, oh well, he's an astronomist, so I guess. Oh my Mrs. Nika Chergram. She's a history teacher because she saw history since she's probably 200 years old. Has been teaching history ever since the school was rebuilt. She is the main organizer of all school events, including the school anniversary celebration, a monthly bicycle riding class. Oh my god. I can't. I can see her with a helmet on a fully skin-tight bicycle suit. Oh my god. Oh, my imagination is way too wild. She's also the organizer for afternoon childcare, a service that has become more and more important due to recent political events. Sure. The mission of private secondary school is to prepare our students to become independent learners. Records of attendance. Here we go. Search through private secondary attendance database. Insert a date. No. Interesting. We can check who was in school at the time. Do we have any other date? Ilya? No. Karen? She was definitely not there. Oleg though. But we don't have a single date. Oh, this is probably gonna be for later. What else do we have? I had a date, but I didn't add it to the profile. Let's see. These are the new ones. That's concrete blocks. Do you think he was under the school? I don't think we have a date. I like this though. I want to add this. The shelter in the school. That needs to be there, I think. An autonomous shelter at the school. This is a bit overprotective if you ask me, but then again. You know, he was kind of a sympathizer of the FTPs. Maybe he let them stay there when they came into... Oh, I'm starting to see things. This was responsible for invading rage in the countries. This was the skills of the brother, I think. Abilities, just my co-writer, that's right. Philosophy class 2007. Still a young boy. The medal. Rugby team. I suspect my cover might have been blown. This might be interesting. Let's add this one. Oh, see, he suspected something. We don't know how, but he suspected something. He tried to warn us that Vought has compromised him? Why did the message never reach us? There's no way Robin Vought could have obtained official documents and put them on Percoleaks. There must be someone else behind it. See, we are moving towards that Davy Jong. I don't think we have anything else. Anything relevant, at least. We might just want to add some random info that we think is relevant. I think we're just moving the time forward now. I was thinking about the note saying he used to work at a secondary school. Didn't mention the date. No, it's which one is it again? This one. See? Yeah, I worked there. Blah blah blah. And nothing to do with the kidnapping. No, it was probably this one. I mean, bombing of school. This might be interesting. Warm profile, of course, because this actually proves, well, kinda, that the school was bombed. Because there was a shelter under it. What? Buried? And he survived this? Apparently. Oh, a related document? Of course, the bombing. Wait, maybe? Or maybe not. What is this? An unsung hero that you need to know about. My brother is a hero. And this article will prove it to you. Number 3 will surprise you. We have not been maintaining this blog for a while. I would now like to renew it by telling a story. The story of an unsung hero that you simply need to know about. The story of a person who never got the credit he deserves, which I will now change. It is the story of my brother Raban, who wrote most of the previous articles for this blog. Raban has told you about a long and troublesome journey from Parges to the nation, about how we had to live in a refugee camp for an inhumanly long time under terrible conditions, and about why he had to leave our beloved hometown. You, my dear readers, have in a way been on this journey with us, but he has never told you about the fact that he lost his ability to walk during the terrible events in Parges. He has not told you about why he made this sacrifice and what a true hero he really is. Raban is not a man who likes to share his personal stories, but I have decided that it is time. Especially if you're a reader from our home country, Parges, you ought to know this about my brother. The incident that finally forced us to leave Parges was a tragedy, especially in the eyes of my brother. Prava Secondary, the school that Raban was teaching at, had in fact helped to build with his own 2 hands, was bombed to the ground. A place of learning, a place of safety, a place that Raban had always offered the Pargesian children the opportunity of a good education, was nothing more than smoldering rubble. During the bombings, most of the children from Raban's 6th grade class had been trapped in the school garden shed, as they had not been able to make it to the safety of the library, which they had been using as a bomb shelter. Against what everyone told him to do, Raban ran out of the shed and saved these children from certain death in this hellish attack. He did not rest until every one of them was safe in the library. Without his brave escort, they would not have made it to the shelter, where they were able to wait in safety until the bombing was finally over. The shed was destroyed only minutes later, but Raban himself, he had not made it safely back before the bombs dropped. He was buried under the rubble for almost a day, clinging to his bare life until we finally discovered him, but he had paid a high price, his ability to walk. I cannot tell you how much I admire my brother for so much bravery, and although I know that he would never have permitted me to write this article, I have decided that you, dear readers, simply need to know about this. This is interesting. You try to watch Bird Box today? Turn it off after 15 minutes. I still have to see it. I am not really excited about it. That you try to watch Solo? Turn it off after 15 minutes. I watched Solo. And I don't really have anything against the movie. But I have a lot against the choice of actor for Solo. I do not like that guy. I don't think he's a good actor. I don't think he was good for the Solo part. He was terrible. Instead of capturing the essence of Harrison Ford, he was just a young, smug smile all the time, stamped on his face. That's all he was. He had none of the charm of Harrison Ford. Poor choice of casting. Very poor. By the way, this was when? When was this? When did they leave for the camp? When was he admitted? (2011). So the school bombing probably happened in 2010. But take a look at this. Wounded in combat, absent from service, 2010. Same time. At least he didn't take credit for saving the children, I think. Because that was older. Still though, it was the same exact moment. Oh, we have new posts on what is this called thing? Blabber. Of course, Blabber. People's Voice. True believer. I am not responsible for the disappearance of Oleg Bakai. Besides, this man is no angel either. I have reason to believe he was involved in this horrid attack on my school back on 2010. Oh my god, I was onto it. Many children died because of him. I know that he was one of the people in charge during the Prava school attack since. Knowing what would happen, he did not let his daughter attend that day. I believe this. And I also believe this is because they were hiding terrorists in the shelter, in the school. We don't have a conflict yet. Believer. Oh my god, look at this guy. Never would have thought you'd go this far. I always knew you were crazy, but kidnapping a soldier just to get some PR for your dumb blog is completely mad. I think you missed the point, dude. I have reason to believe. I like this phrasing. If he really believes that, this would be a strong motive. Good. No, wait, that's not what I meant. Well, that is actually a very big motive. Because if he was involved, that means he crippled him. He's one of the people responsible for crippling him and killing a lot of children. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Do you think he started working as a CI to save his daughter? Like, just get her out of there. We can't work solely on what although he didn't seem to care too much about the daughter since he left her there with Raban. We can't work solely on what Raban Vard believes, though. We need to clarify whether there are any more hints of Bakai being involved in this. Yeah, how do we do that? Let's add this one. He talked to Costa directly and didn't inform us? They didn't know. Damn it. I'll have to assume this shows disloyalty towards us. Otherwise... Oh my god, I am destroying this man. I am literally killing him. I just posted an innocent picture. I just wanted you to know this fact that... Oh my god. This is so bad. This is so very bad. What else do we have? Let's upload the threats made on Blabber on this guy. I hope you don't expect me to feel pity for Vought. I don't. No, I just wanted to, you know, update you. And also pass the time, because I think... You mainstream media as the enemy. I mean... Do you think it's important that we point out that his wife is a social worker for the nation? Maybe we can find something on her if we do this. Oh, I'm married, he's a signed social worker? Do you find this as odd as I do? No? They met there, they fell in love, maybe? Raban ran out of... Oh, this is interesting. Because I'm sure someone else is going to try to take the credit for this. One document related. Yes! Saving others while risking his own life. Now I see why his followers treat him almost like a religious figure. Well, Agent, I think it has become clear already that Raban Vought is only a shadow of his former self. His actions today are what matters. But... we have a document. Do we? It's just reactions to this. Oh, this is back in the days. This is 2012. Okay. So... which is the first post again? I don't know how this works, by the way. I really don't. Is this one big post? Or is this a different post now? This is a different one as well. This is different. So, he wrote first, May 10. May 10, May 10. It's the same day. The thing I admire the most about the Pargesian hero from People's Voice, Raban Vought is so incredibly humble about it. He almost seems to not want anyone to talk about this. What a genuinely admirable person. I am simply overwhelmed by how fast this story went viral. Please forgive me if my responses sound a bit dismissive. I am still trying to cope with all this attention. You have my utmost admiration, sir. It takes incredible courage to risk your own life to save others. You are an exceptionally good person. Please do not flood me with compliments. All I want is for my home country to be safe again, and saving those children was the least I could do for Parges. The FTP should pay for this. It was them who were responsible for this horrific attack. Bravo Secondary School was close to complete destruction. No, it was not the FTP. The National Beholder is nothing but a lying, manipulative brainwashing machine. In reality, it was a military bombardment that wounded me severely. So he knew. How though? It does make sense though. Like I called this. Wow. Just wow. You are a true hero. Hashtag Pargesian hero. Hashtag refugee. Hashtag save Parges. I only did what I had to. What is this? Pargesian school hit by several missiles due to FTP siege. A secondary school in Western Parges was bombed by rebel organization forces of True Parges. A school in Prava, a village in Western Parges, was hit by several missiles on Monday afternoon. According to an official statement on behalf of the Army of the Nation, the attack was initiated by rebel organization forces of True Parges, the FTP. Intel revealed that the group was harboring key officials who were hiding in the basement, which serves as a makeshift bomb shelter for the Prava secondary students and the families in time of emergency. I am so happy that they called this such a long time ago. As reported by the National Army, the rebel group has started the attack as National Army soldiers had surrounded the school, requesting the official to surrender immediately. The explosion, which was initiated by the FTP, caused the school principal Robin Var to be buried under concrete and rubble for at least 24 hours. He was saved after rescuers continued to search for survivors among the ruins. A spokesperson of the Angels of the Nation, which is that group that is founding the paper now, a volunteer team who provides development in Parges, stated that Mr. Vart was injured on Monday, December 6, 2010, and was buried at least until late Tuesday evening. If it had been any longer, he would certainly have died. His survival is a miracle. Thanks to the courageous aid worker, the school principal will soon recover and be able to teach again. Unfortunately, the bombing caused many deaths nonetheless. The total number of victims is yet unknown. So this is in conflict with this. Do we still not have the conflict for the other one though? For this one? We don't. He was one of the people in charge during the Prava school attack. Since knowing that would happen, he did not let the soldier to attend. So, the conflict then is between him saying lost his ability to walk due to being buried under concrete blocks as a consequence of a military bombing of this school. I think he's right, you know. Otherwise, why would Oleg be arrested in 2010, I believe? Do we have a date in this document? No. Arrested by soldiers of the nation after an incident. I believe that. I actually believe that they bombed the school. Maybe it was an accident, but they still did. I'm gonna upload this. I really believe this. A military bombardment. The Pargesian army. This indicates that Bakai might indeed be involved in the attack. I've seen enough. I believe we have sufficient proven I believe we have sufficiently proven Bakai to be involved in the attack of Vart's school. And Vart knows about it. He has already stated that he believes Bakai has something to do with it. He must be out for revenge. You don't know any of this is true. You're just making it up. We don't have facts. Well, we have some facts, but most of it is just speculation. The fact that Bakai has kept his role in this from us all this time is not doing him any favor. There will be consequences. You've gathered all we need. I will get an intervention team ready from a local base near Prava to go and look for Bakai. Oh god, here we go, guys. Don't, Hexa, don't say that. They're on their way. Now let me try and make sense of everything we gathered. I need to decide how we should approach this. Robin Vart was a school principal back in Prava, Parges. He was also the teacher of Oleg Bakai's daughter, who went to fight in the Pargesian army. The school was bombarded by military fire. Vart managed to save the students by leading them to the shelter he built, but he lost his ability to walk. Based on the info we have collected, it's possible Bakai was involved in the attack somehow. It's also possible that Vart learned about it and plotted revenge. If we had been aware of this involvement in this act of aggression towards the school, we would never have recruited him. Now Bakai is hiding out. Well, but you arrested him, so you should know what he did. Or maybe she doesn't know. It's classified. The Baka is hiding out somewhere in Prava for whatever reason. This is it. The theory about the situation we're facing. We'll make sure to deal with it accordingly. The intervention team is in place. I'm switching over to command and I'll let you listen via the listen to. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh, come on. Don't die.
Echo 1 reporting. Come in, Command.
Commander's reading you.
We have arrived at the designated location.
What is it like?
Sorry, Command. I don't quite follow.
The location? Tell me what you see.
Looks like ruins of a school that has been hit by a large explosive. Possibly an airstrike. Maybe artillery fire.
Can you traverse the ruins?
Affirmative. But the damage is catastrophic.
He's feeling guilty.
Are you sure the target is around?
Absolutely. Move in and keep me posted at all times.
Oh my god.
Describe to me everything you see.
Suicide
Understood.
already?
Echo Squad, move in.
He's probably dead.
Entering primary hallway now.
I'm telling you, he killed himself.
The hallway has been severely damaged. You can see the sky right through multiple stories. Some parts are completely caved in. Proceed with caution, Echo Squad. The damage definitely originated some time ago. There's vegetation spreading all over the place. There are some adjacent rooms that seem rather intact. Echo 2, Echo 4, clear them. Rooms are clear. Lots of bags lying around. There were still some geometrical drawings on the chalkboard. The place was clearly left in a hurry. Moving into the next corridor.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's... Oh, shit!
What happened?
What is it?
Part of the ceiling gave way. Nearly hit one of our operatives. Status, Echo Squad. Dust off.
Ugh. Can you proceed?
Affirmative.
Don't ugh.
Do it.
Roger. Moving on now.
Status?
All clear. No traces of the target. Some doors are blocked by debris, but there's zero chance they have been opened recently.
Listen, I need you to find the target person. He is around.
There's a basement stairwell that we haven't checked yet. Moving there now. Watch your corners, Echo Squad.
Oh my god.
Not much left here either. The projectile went right through half the building like a hot knife through butter. Hate to say it, but we may be out of luck. Wait, found something. There's a hatch leading further down.
Uh-oh.
Looks used recently.
What?
Finally, proceed.
Affirmative.
Oh no. Oh no. This is insane, by the way. Just listening to this is crazy.
This is the school's library. Still intact. Someone put a lot of effort into turning this into some sort of autonomous bomb shelter. And they succeeded. Even the power is still on. From what I can tell, this thing even has working surveillance cams on the
Oh
walls.
no.
Huh. Peculiar. Maybe Bakay is able to use them. Proceed with caution.
Definitely wouldn't want to. Movement! Get down! Get down! Echo Squad, contain the target!
It's the target. It has to be.
Oh no. Oh no. Please don't shoot.
Oleg Bakay, we know you're here. There is no way out of this shelter. Throw your weapons into the middle of the room and come out from your position with your hands on your head.
You'll never catch me alive.
Visual on target. Identity confirmed. It is Oleg Bakay.
Oh,
your order.
dear God.
Bakay has been proven to be a traitor to the office.
What?
He is a liability as long as he is alive.
What?
Terminate him.
You bitch.
Report in.
Target down. Oleg Bakay is dead.
Very well. Mission accomplished. Make sure the area is secure, then disengage.
Understood. Echo Squad, move out.
I don't know what to say. That went about as well as expected, kinda. Oh my god. She was a cold-hearted bitch, though. She sent him in knowing full well they wanted him gone. Buckeye has proven to be a traitor to the office. It hasn't been proven, though. All we have is speculation and nothing else. He's a liability as long as he's alive. He knew something. And they killed him because he knew something. Fucking hell. I'm sorry if it shocked you there. Buckeye endangered our efforts and our other agents by extension. Even you. We cannot tolerate that. I will hunt you down. I swear to God, I will find a file on you and I will upload it to the website. I'm gonna WikiLeak you. I would have warned you beforehand, but I feared you would have second thoughts. We must not be hindered by emotions. You will learn what it means to be a part of the office. Take this as your first lesson. Within time you will. TPV streaming live? What the? This bastard, the people's voice. Raban Vart is streaming right now. You need to see this. Where is it? Where's the streaming? Oh my god, they set up cameras. The government of the nation is lying to you. I hereby present you actual proof of this. Play the podcast?
My dear followers, yes, this is exactly what you think it is. I found Oleg Bakay. What you see before you is an image obtained from a surveillance camera feed from the ruins of my old school, showing him among soldiers of the nation. These highly trained professionals cowardly shot him, a soldier in service of the Pagesian army, while he was hiding away from them. Now, as shocking as that image may be to you, the heinous nature of the national government is laid bare before you. Through their propaganda machine called the National Beholder, they dared to make their false allegations against me and the people's voice as a whole. They claimed I'd be responsible for Bakay's disappearance, when it was them all along. But why would they murder a fellow soldier when President Kassat and Prime Minister Blaine are such close friends, you might ask? Oleg Bakay was the person responsible for the attack on Prava Secondary, the school I have been principal of a long time ago. And they knew it. They knew the moment he'd turn up dead, everyone would blame me. They took a life, only to shut me up once and for all. But the people's voice cannot be silenced. So what is there to do for you, my dear followers, against the oppressive force of the national government and the Kassat regime? Do not listen to their corrupt and manipulative media outlets. Do not fail to remind Kassat what has transpired here today. Do not let them sweep this under the carpet, to pass the buck, to influence you with such outrageously false information, to take a life to manipulate your thoughts. Or you may be next. Stand up for your rights and resist Kassat. Resist Blaine. Let's retake our country from President Puppet.
Holy shit. So do you think he set it up from the beginning? Also, have you noticed how he said the nation, like I did? And it was Oleg, yes, in the photo with the books. So it was actually 2017. It was a picture of now and not like... It was saved under 1976 or something, but... How the hell did that happen? Where did he get those pic... Oh, no. No. The surveillance cameras. God damn. This will have severe repercussions, I fear. We will have some more containment to do. Even though we are facing a lot of trouble, you've done well. For now, you may complete your work for today. Jesus Christ. Can we add any other information then, since the day is pretty much done? Let's just add this. Is it gonna move the time? Yeah. But I mean, if I go away, it's just going to... Oh, we can have a better picture of him, maybe? See, this one. That was him. 1976. But I don't know. Was it the number of the camera? I guess that this was right. April 13, 2017. Which is today. And it was just there. It had the same tag on the photo in the podcast, yeah. It's just a tag. It's just the camera ID or something. Oh, it fooled me. I think I want to add the fact that he is against the medias. I don't know what that was though. Anything else on Oleg while we're at it? Maybe, just because. I mean, more info on him. Let's just have a detailed profile, I guess. Wait, there's more. Oh, there's a picture. See, this picture, it didn't even look like him. Or not like him. He had like a long hair and long beard. So very different. Can we say he's in a wheelchair? Okay. Anything else? We might want to add this one. All right. Well, what an interesting day. Oh boy, I think we're gonna leave it now, and we're gonna continue this tomorrow. My god, this game is amazing. I love Orwell. This is such a cool game. Oh, I love just getting lost in speculation and having all these little hints. I've never played anything like it. I don't know if there's something else out there that plays like this in terms of how well the investigation turns out, you know? Like getting access to all sorts of different websites and devices and phone calls and messages and emails and digging into the past of these people, pictures. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad we're playing this. And we will continue this tomorrow. For now, though, that's it. So, thank you very much for watching. You guys have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you soon, I guess. Goodbye.